Dexter Lumis versus Johnny Sameface.
Now, hold on. Did you see the setup for this match?
I just fast-forwarded until they were all in the ring.
Johnny Gargano is doing an interview backstage with Mackenzie, who I'm starting to like. I actually think she's one of the best people on the entire stupid show. And he's, acting like a heel. I will say, once again, I think the hipster Hitler. That should be his gimmick. Because he's got the mustache in the middle that's thick, and then it's like really thin all around it. He's got a Hitler mustache. But anyway, he's acting like a heel, and it comes across like he's acting. And then Austin Theory shows up behind him acting goofy and says, we got this envelope here from Dexter Lumis, this serial killer heel. And of course, it's a Jerry Lawler-like caricature of Johnny Gargano. And then you turn it around, it's a drawing, a cartoon of Austin Theory, and that sets up the match. This guy who doesn't talk, who stares through people, who does the crab walk, likes to draw cartoons.
He's an accomplished caricaturist.
He's a regular Mort Walker.
Well, Beetle Bailey, I'll just have you know. All right, 50 minutes into this program when this match starts. We haven't seen shit yet. By the way, the Hitler mustache thing, do you remember when Paul Jones had his army and had the fatigues and the riding crop and the helmet and everything? And he'd always had that big, thick Paul Jones mustache. And what he did was, he didn't just show up one week with the Hitler mustache. He started over a period of time, he shaved like a quarter of an inch off of each side. And he'd show up every week on TV, it'd be a quarter of an inch shorter. Until finally one day they looked, they said, that's a whole goddamn Hitler mustache. And then, no, Paul, I think he had to get rid of the whole thing then. Anyway, I don't know what to say about this match. It looked like a bodybuilding mechanic beating up a junior high school male cheerleader. I can't take Gargano seriously. Yes, he does all the moves, even though he has the same face, and he's also 5'8" and 170 pounds. Lumis is incredibly athletic. We've talked about the gimmick that I think limits him. I do not see anger or hatred or animosity or triumph or fire or passion in his face or his body language as an element of robotic. He's gotten out of it a little bit, but, and then there's Gargano's face. And basically, Austin Theory interferes, and Gargano rolls Lewis up and pins him. Loomis. It's 100 pounds. Lewis, whatever. Dexter Lumis. It's 100-pound fucking difference. There's a man and there's a child. Blah, blah, blah. But then Loomis got his hold on his fucking neck crank thing on Theory, who had kind of interfered. And that was the best 30 seconds of this because Theory was selling it. And he's so animated. And then the heels get on Loomis, and here comes Kushida and makes a big save. Helpful hint, guys, from somebody who's been in and around the wrestling business for 45 years. Just because you make a slapping noise, your punches can't miss by a foot and a half. Did you catch that one? Kushida on the way out nailed Theory with the big Superman punch, and it was so super, the force of his fist, the wind off of it, caused Theory to sell it from a foot and a half away. But there was a slap noise. And that, the fuck? And Gargano is the North American champion?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. He's a champion in this fight. Because so any wrestling fan who might flip by and say, oh, I'll give this a try, sees that and go, that's the fucking champion. The whole thing must be a fucking joke. And boom, done. Closing thoughts on your part?
No, I don't have any thoughts about this.
Good. I said we were going to laugh and have fun. Actually, we had to suffer through this to get to the laughing later.